Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of June 3rd. This week, we're going to jump right in here. You have this fleeting card. It says you're in a transition phase of your career. You also have this rescuer. It says someone in your life may help you get back on track. It seems to be a really good time to get help from other people, so it doesn't even have to be a bad thing. Again, you could be like trying to grow a business or, just trying to get back on track. And this could say that there's a person who can help you get back on track. It's just that simple. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Queen of Cups here. So I feel for some of you, I get this feeling of protecting your heart with the Queen of Cups because of the Tower. It's like maybe you thought you were going to have your Ten of Pentacles with a person in the past and it didn't work out. And so you've been dealing with healing or trying to get to a healed place. I actually feel, look, this is for new love. So I do feel there is someone new coming in for you here, Cancer, which I'm pretty sure has been coming up for you, that there could be a new person entering into your life. But I definitely feel that it's after a Tower moment. I still feel pretty good about this Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is everything you want and desire in your life. So yes, maybe something was a Tower moment in your recent past. This first row here kind of represents your past position. And so maybe you did experience a Tower moment or you experienced some sort of challenge in your life. Something didn't go according to plan. And, but I still feel you have the vision. It's like you still, you still know what this would look like if you had it, which is like half the battle, right? And having a clear vision on what you want is one of the quickest ways to manifest it. And also, walking away from something that isn't right is also a way to prove to the universe that you're serious about having what you want. And at the end here, we have this card that says the miracles are endless, Cancer. So it looks to me like because you have maybe walked away from something, and it doesn't have to be a relationship, it could be a job, a business, something you've been working on. It's like because you walked away from something that wasn't right, that wasn't working, you could be receiving rewards in the future. This last row is going to represent your future position. And so it's like there are miracles coming in for you because you allowed this Tower moment to happen, or even because you are healing from this Tower moment, I feel. Again, we have that Queen of Cups, which would really suggest you are healing from a Tower moment or you're kind of releasing something that was a Tower moment. But the Tower is about ignoring reality. These two people in this Tower, they have been ignoring reality, building those walls up around them too high. And now they're being brought back down to reality. Personally, I think the Tower is a good card. I always say if we didn't have the Tower, we would all still be wearing diapers, for example. And you would never learn anything new, by the way, if you didn't have a Tower moment in your life. So, again, to me, the Tower is necessary. It's a good thing, part of the Fool's journey. I think people make tarot way too dramatic, right? It's not that big of a deal. It's just a piece of paper with a picture on it. That's all it is. So what I would say here is that I feel for a lot of you, again, a Tower moment could have brought a new perspective into your life. This could cause healing. It's amazing that you show up as yourself. The Queen of Cups is you, Cancer. So you're showing up in a position of power and strength, and that really allows you to get what you want from the reading. Also, we have the King and Queen of Pentacles here. So again, if this was a love Tower moment where you thought you would have it all with a person, this would be like a new person who's coming in for you. What I will say is that the King and Queen of Pentacles, they are very practical, very kind of straightforward energy. They're almost logical as well. So you could be attracting someone who is very much, it's kind of funny how it's popping into my head because I feel like this is someone who is very practical. And maybe at first, I kind of feel if you meet this person, which I feel like you will, I feel that maybe, there are certain parts of this fantasy, let's call this a fantasy here, where I feel like they see things more practically. I'm not sure where I'm going with this, if I'm being honest with you, but it just seems like there are certain mysteries in relationships that should stay a mystery, right? To keep the mystery alive or whatever. And I feel like this person is just more, in your face, not very mysterious, but not in a bad way. It's just I think that they are who they are. Let's put it that way. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have this risk card. Yeah, I think you're taking a risk to maybe walk away from something that wasn't right. You've already done this, probably, is what I would say to you. Whether it was a job or a business or a relationship, doesn't really matter. I think you have taken a risk to walk towards something that's better. We also see the Three of Pentacles right here. There are three pentacles on this card. This is the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, by the way. And you see these three pentacles. So I think you're walking towards something where there's more teamwork or there's a person who's willing to work on a team. With the Tower, you have this discrimination card. Yeah, whatever this was taught you how to tell what's like right and wrong in your life. I think this was meant to teach you how to be able to spot something that is good and something that is not good in your life. And it also was meant to teach you kind of like what you want and what you don't want, like to allow into your life as well. So, again, I think this was like a learning lesson that you had in the past. With the Queen of Cups, you have this manipulation card. This is a good card. It's not like bad manipulation. This is a card of manipulating the energy, and it's the as above, so below card in this deck. So I feel for a lot of you that you are kind of like more in alignment with your desires. The weird thing that keeps popping into my head here, Cancer, is that I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say what I want to say here, but it's almost like what you desire and what you actually want are a little bit different. So again, I would just say that I feel like there is something a little bit different compared to your vision. It's like you're still getting exactly what you want, but it's just, just a little bit different. So I would stay open, to whatever, right? It's like, the best example I can give you is like, maybe you've always wanted to date a doctor or a rich lawyer or something like that, but that's not actually really what you want, because maybe that person works 900 hours a week and you would never see him. And what you are attracting is like a person who makes just as much as a doctor, but maybe they're like a farmer or something like that. There's a difference here going on, but it's like, it's the same thing, but better. I hope that makes sense. You have this To Be Fair card and this Exchanging Gifts card. This is coming up in your current general energies, like right now. And I feel you could be receiving a little bit of gift from the universe. I don't believe the universe really like quote unquote tests us. Like I know a lot of people say like, oh, you passed a test. But I don't really feel the universe tests us. I think we're here to learn things, and we just come here and learn things. It's not like a test, it's like we chose this, right? And so that, that I'll say that. But what I will say is it's almost like you've kind of passed a test from the universe, and I think that's why you're getting a gift. It's like you chose to walk away from something, you stuck up for yourself right here. And this could have happened during the last two eclipses that we had, March 25th and April 8th, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head. But, during maybe even a little bit before the eclipses, could have happened in March or something like that. You walked away from something, or you have been walking away from something. And I think that's where these gifts are coming from the universe. You have the King of Pentacles. Again, the center card in a 9-card spread here is the most important card. So it's like you passed some sort of test or you overcame something. And I feel the universe is rewarding you with a King of Pentacles. It could be a person, but it could also just be something permanent. I look at the King of Pentacles as a card of permanence in the tarot. He kind of represents like a permanent, opportunity. This could be like a permanent business you create, or a permanent relationship that you're getting into. It could be something that provides structure and stability in your life as well. So whatever it is going to be different for all of you, but I think that there is kind of like something permanent, something you can rely on is what I'm hearing with this card. You have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is a card of charging towards success. So I feel like there could be a lot more success coming in for you, and I feel like you are charging towards, something. I kind of go back and forth on the Knight of Swords. Sometimes I feel he's good. Sometimes I feel like he's bad. He's like forcing that horse. You can see that horse looks very stressed out. So sometimes I feel like he's forcing something to happen. In this situation, again, I feel like you're just charging towards success. We have this, the miracles are endless. We have that Scarab Beetle, which says magic works through you. So I feel the Knight of Swords, is more talking about you creating more momentum in your life. I look at him, again, to me, he is the card of momentum, meaning that you keep things going, you keep the energy flowing. With the Eight of Cups, you have this order card. Yeah, it's like you've brought your life into order, or you've created more order. The Tower is chaos, right? So you've gone from chaos to order, or at least that's what you're trying to create in your life. I would also look at areas of your life that are out of order, and I would try to bring them into order as best you possibly can. Again, it's not always possible. Sometimes certain things are just chaos, right? Like I am never gonna put the spoons with the forks. My brother, he's a Virgo rising, drives him absolutely crazy. I just chuck stuff in the dishwasher. It all gets washed. I don't see what the problem is. I just throw it in there and I run it, right? Drives him absolutely crazy. So it's like sometimes you just cannot fix the chaos that is me, right? That it just is what it is, right? You want me to do the dishes? This is how they get done. But so some things can't be fixed. But what I would say is, can you bring a little bit of order to something that is chaos, right? With the King of Pentacles, too many knights and kings here. You have this flirtation card. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be talking with someone new here. This looks like someone is taking a risk to flirt with you, or vice versa. You could be taking a risk to flirt with a person. and I would say go for it. Looks really good to me. I kind of feel like this is something that's going to come together rather quickly as well. It's like you're not, I think this is something where the two of you are going to hit it off very nicely. I definitely feel this is a new person as well. With the Knight of Swords, you have this originality card. We're in a time of originality. We have Pluto going into Aquarius at the end of the year, November. So again, any original new ideas that you have for your life, I would be, trying out new ideas. I would be trying out new things, having new experiences, because your new ideas are really where it's at. Your new ideas are going to be the ideas that lead to more success, abundance, happiness, all that good stuff, right? And so that's what I would focus on here with this originality card, is like new ideas. Next, in the area of the future, you have a scare beetle. It says magic works through you. You also have this cow spirit. It says the miracles are endless. So clearly could be very good miracles coming in for you at this time. Also a lot of abundance. It's also a cow, and you have the King of Pentacles, who is Taurus. So for some of you, it could be an earth sign or a Taurus that you're attracting into your life. It doesn't have to be. It could be a person who has a lot of earth in their chart. Like I said, I kind of just feel this is like a very practical, grounded connection that's coming in for you. So it could really be any sign. But we still have Uranus and Taurus, so you could be meeting this person while we have Uranus and Taurus as well. There's something unpredictable about this person, not in a bad way. Like I said, I just think that like I gave you the example of the doctor and the farmer, could be anything, whatever it is. I don't know what's going on here, but I do feel like this person has like this, a little bit of an unpredictable energy, but not in a bad way. I think they're, maybe you're attracting a person who, lives life on their own terms or whatever. The magic works through you. You have this manipulation card, so I would definitely be practicing good like manifestation habits as well. You have the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles is about increasing your resources. So I do feel a lot of you are being very resourceful at this time. And also, I would bring order to things with that order card that increase your resources. So if there is like a side hustle you have, or, side business, or if you do something to make extra money, I would make sure that you could make it more orderly, or you could be creating more of a system for it. And, all that would be probably something that increases your resources. You have the Six of Swords. Yeah, I think you're moving right towards what you want. Six of Swords moving on to calmer shores. But we see at the beginning of the reading with the Tower that something has been released, or you've walked away from something, and now you're heading towards calmer shores. You're moving out of chaos. They are moving away from the choppy waters, and they're moving to calmer shores. So I literally feel this reading is saying that you are moving from choppy waters to calmer shores. Things are about to come into order for you, and things are about to make more sense. You have the Eight of Swords. I feel like this is saying stay flexible. Again, like I said, if you're meeting a farmer, they could be a very successful farmer. They could farm something that's worth a lot of money or, I don't know, something. So again, I think this is saying that you're going to get everything you want. It's just going to look a little bit different. And I think as long as you stay flexible, of course, you're going to get everything you want. So who cares? It looks better. Really, it looks better than what you want, I would say. With the Queen of Pentacles, you have this eccentricity card. Told you. Literally said it, that you're attracting someone who's like a rebel or different or eccentric. So that makes sense to me. I also feel this is encouraging you to embrace your eccentric ideas. So if you have any new ideas for like your finances or to improve your life, I would be digging into those ideas. They probably, could be better than you expected, or something, there is like something better than expected here. With the Six of Swords, you have this flattery card. You have flirtation and flattery right here. The interesting thing about this card is that these two faces are facing away from each other. These two faces are facing towards each other. So you could be kind of like meeting a person where it's like you see more eye to eye. Maybe your past situation, you didn't really see eye to eye with a person. And like I said, there is a much better flow, I feel, in this connection, especially King and Queen of Pentacles, like I said, is a very practical connection. With the Eight of Swords, you have this power card. I think that you need to step into your power here, Cancer. I think you need to use your superpowers as well, like whatever hidden talents, gifts, skills, and abilities you have. I would be putting those things out into the world. It's fun. How funny is it that it's like a sun and a moon here as well? Like I said, I think you're definitely attracting a person who's like very different. Like maybe you have differences with this person, but I think if it works, it works. This is also a Scorpio card, and this manipulation card here is Jupiter and Scorpio. So I would be using your powers of manifestation to get the things that you want in life, or I would make sure that you are, kind of like in alignment with what you want. You have this knot card. It says unsuccessful plans, Tower. Something didn't work out. I think you're walking away from it. I think this happened during the eclipses, 8 of Cups right there, and you're just moving on to bigger and better things. You have this flag card that says do not be tempted to lower your standards. Yeah, I also feel if there are things that are not in order in your life, like if there's something that's bringing chaos to your life, doesn't have to be a person. It could be a side hustle, a job, something you're doing on the side, whatever. It could be a habit that you have. I would look out for those things and make sure you eliminate those things from your life. You have this boot. It says increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Yeah, whatever you're working on, that's working though. I want to stress, if you are doing things that are working, do more. Knight of Swords, build that momentum, keep it going so that you can find more success. You have this wall. It says misunderstandings. I would be very clear with this person as well. Again, if you are attracting someone who is different, I would be very clear with them up front. And, I think they're a very clear person, but there you go. You have this quill card. It says get back to basics. I think it was back in January or February. Everybody kept getting this card, get back to basics. And I definitely feel that we should be keeping it simple at this time. So it's the simple answer probably is the right answer, but love it. Miracles are endless here, Cancer. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.